What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be doing a guide on Freja. So if you do like this video, please leave a like on the video and make sure you hit the subscribe button to get more content like this, and I hope you enjoy. For round one, we're going to be running the seismic shot. So take aim, which is your right click. Explosion radius is increased by 33%, which is really good for getting into those battles. And you know, if there's a lot of enemies around, you can just shoot that into the middle of them if you don't hit them, and then it'll explode, and 33% more explosion radius is good. And then double this if the bolt is stuck to a target. So once you do that, like it says, you know, you hit a target, that's going to be doubled, and your radius is going to be a little bit bigger, even more. So that's going to be very nice for you. And yeah, it's just going to shred it when you do hit those right clicks on people. Next, what we're going to buy for round one is going to be the weapon grease. It's going to be a common 5% attack speed for the crossbow and the take aim. So overall, pretty good at 5% attack speed. Also, you got compensators, so 5% weapon power. You always want that weapon power in your arsenal for any DPS hero like this. And yeah, just do more damage. And then, of course, ammo reserves for 20% max ammo. And this is basically what you're going to be running in the round one. Pretty decent items here. And yeah, if you have more money, then you can always get more stuff. That's with any around. But other than that, that's round one. Now for round two, for example, you can pick up the portable zipline. If you do have it, it's going to give you 15% weapon power, and also your eliminations reset both charges of quick dash. So every time you get a kill, quick dash is going to be, you know, the cooldown is going to be reset. So as you can see, like that, I can get a kill, and then I can dash way more. So it's going to be very useful if you do get elimination while your quick dash, you know, is down right now. So for example, right there, got them both back. And yeah, pretty insane for just continuously using your dash. Other than that, though, you know, if you do have more money to spend, always spend it in a round. So if you're, you know, you have an extra slot for money, that you can get something maybe like stockpile or something like that, just something random other than, you know, the build that's going on right now. Or if you don't have enough, then like I said, you know, get stockpile or something cheap over here. Anything that you think is going to be good for you, you can get it instead of this item here if you don't have enough. So this is what I would get for round three. So cooked. So Bola's shots, damaging zones, deals 50% more damage and lingers for 3 seconds. Bola shot eliminations count towards bounty hunting. Now you don't know what that is. That's for her passive. So every 3 final blows, gain bonus ultimate charge. So you'll just be getting that in stacks. So it's pretty good for that ability. And yeah, just having this item is really good. You're also going to be running the portable zipline. So if you don't have it, then just sell everything. Get this build right here. Portable zipline, like I already explained, pretty good. We got also the 15% more weapon power as well. You're going to get the rare one instead of the green one. So that's going to be really good. You got the shield buster, so 5% weapon power. After dealing damage to shields or armor, gain 15% attack speed for 1 second. That's always good for dealing as much damage as you can to those shields. And of course, you get that little attack speed as well, the little bonus. And again, 5% weapon power as well in a green. If you do have extra money left over, like I said, always try to spend it. Always try to, you know, get something extra, maybe ammo reserves or something along those lines, maybe even more attack speed, whatever you basically want. We got for round four, this is kind of like our running. So the zip line, of course, the, you know, 15% weapon power, they're rare. And then also I add on the eye of the spider. So I sell everything else, get 25% weapon power, and deal 10% increased damage to enemies below 30% life. This is really good for finishing people off, and overall just having a lot more power in your weapon. Again, if you have any extra monies, then spend it anywhere you want. But overall, this is kind of the build I'm running in round four. Now as for round five, this is kind of what I have. So zipline, you got the rare 15% weapon power. You also got the eye of the spider, and then, you know, icy coolant I add on there because it's going to give you that 10% weapon power and also 5% cooldown reduction, which is pretty good. And then you're going to add the compensator, which is 5% weapon power. This is all really good items. Like I said, if you have more, buy another one. Also, Seeker Point. So Seeker Point is very good. This is going to be up to you, basically what you want on this round. I kind of do Seeker Point because I think it's really good. When take aim, which is your right click, bolt sticks, an enemy automatically fire 3 additional crossbow shots at them that deal 66% reduced damage. So when you hit somebody like this, and then it's automatically going to shoot, right? So you don't have to aim it. So you can like literally look over here. You can even like shoot and then turn around, and you're still going to hit the guy, right? 3 times. So it's going to do a little tiny bit more of tickle damage if you do stick somebody. So it's really, really good for, you know, just getting a little bit damage in and then finishing the target off with the explosion of that bolt. So that's what I have it there. I have it there to finish off targets that are low anyways. And there you go. Sometimes it even kills people. Yeah, it definitely finishes off those low HP targets if they are low HP. And or it just gets them down and tickles them a little bit more, right? Gets them down in HP. So it's very, very nice to have. Highly recommend that. Other than that, that's the items I kind of run here for round 5. As for round 6, I kind of sell some items off and then I get the closer. So what the closer does is 20% weapon power, 10% critical damage, which is always good, and then critical hits reveal the target for 3 seconds. Everything else is going to be the same other than the minus of the icy coolant. And yeah, I get this because more damage, increase critical damage, and critical hits, you know, reveal a target so you can see them through walls. So, you know, very nice for critical damage, getting those headshots after you know, right-click somebody with the bolt, and then you can keep spraying them, right-click them with a bolt, keep spraying them in the head, and it'll do a good amount of damage. As for the last round, which is round 7, which I don't even get into most of the time, but you're going to want to pick up deep pockets. So what deep pockets is when you use an ability, restore 50% of your max ammo. So that's always going to be good. So every time you use ability, you get more ammo back and you can keep shredding people, right? So I'm shooting someone, right? I use my E, reload my ammo, use my shift, reload my ammo, and it just keeps going and going. So you can just shoot as much as you want as long as you get those kills. And, or as long as you get your ability used, right? So yeah, very, very nice. Resets every time you use an ability. So just keeps that ammo keep consistently going, right? And then also you're going to want to pick up, other than the closer and have all these items, you're going to want to pick up a hard light accelerator. So you're going to get 10% weapon power, always good. 10% cooldown reduction, really, really good. And then when you use an ability, gain 5% weapon power for 3 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. So this all kind of combos together with this ability right here, deep pockets, because you're going to be using, you know, your abilities a lot. Your max ammo is going to replenish for 50%. And then also you're going to, you know, stack up 3 times for weapon power. You keep using your abilities. So very, very nice for dashing around and also just like flying around. And then also the compensator for 5% weapon power. You can get anything here. I just add that on for a little bit extra money. But yeah, this is kind of what you want to run right here. Like I said, keep saying over and over again, if you don't have enough money to spend, then just get whatever. Get whatever you think. Get the icy coolant. Get something that does more damage maybe. Get ammo reserves is always good. It's pretty decent, 20% max ammo. You get more ammo. You know, always get the compensators, you know, maybe attack speeds and the rares if you want. Maybe you can keep shield buster if you want to. Just, it's all up to you. And these games do change. Like if there's a Reinhardt, you may want to keep shield buster or do something that's more shield heavy damage, right? So, you know, it's very picky and choosy with the builds, but this is kind of my build, and this is kind of the build that I found, which is the most damage heavy focus, 90% damage right here and 10% for cooldowns. So this is just overall really, really nice build here. And yeah, we're gonna get right into the gameplay. I do hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of the build and what I need to change or maybe need to add, and etc. Yeah, hope you enjoy. There we go. That was a nice blizzard. So of course in like the first round you always want to try to play with your teammates and just stay alive, right? You want to look out for those right clicks and try to stick people. Of course, try to get high ground control as well for E. And just save your dashes, since you don't have that many items right now. Sometimes I do like just like right click in the ground and, you know, maybe they'll run into that. But right now I'm kind of far away from my teammates, so I'm going to keep that in my mind. I'm going to have my dashes up and I'm ready to get out of here if I need to. Uh-oh. Nano visors, no good. Shoot that at the ground, try to damage them a little bit. Team is basically dead. Gotta go around maybe. Uh-oh. Ryan's actually low. Almost got the soldier. As you can see right there, right clicked him, stuck him, and then, you know, sure I had to get him with the left clicks. I'm gonna ult the Lucio, so Lucio's dead. Watch out for that. Reinhardt pushing in. Oh, she went in with that. Gotta get that meh. Okay, I got the meh. There we go. Try to get that soldier. He was low. I'm trying to get this Rhino. Stick him. Ooh, ooh. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. No. So, like, for example, I did lose that round because my teammates just didn't want to kill the Reinhardt. So, like, you know, you can switch it up, right? So I don't have enough for the zip line, so I can switch it up, get something, right? So when bolt sticks an enemy, increase your attack speed by 20% for 3 seconds. I could do that. I could do the scarf, where gives more health. You know, I think I'm going to go with the tracker tag, though. That seems pretty good. And then I'll get something else here, right? I have more money, right? So maybe eliminations, grant 10% attack speed and 15% move speed for 3 seconds. I'll get that, and then I'll get the plasma converter, right? And then in the next round, I'll be selling off items to get the rest of the build in round 3, right? So you always want to use your cash here. You don't really want to save your cash. Always use it. Got that attack speed if I do stick somebody. Remember that right there, 3 seconds. Oh, stuck soldier. That's a good stick. Soldier's dead. Ooh. Lucio should be dead here. Good sticks. There we go. So our Junker Queen shredded there. He was going in, or she was going in, and then I was just hitting my good right clicks, right? You got to remember, this character is insane when you do hit those right clicks. And, of course, go in the sky like this. I should have right clicked that Lucio. I missed. But yeah, as you can see, the longer you're in the sky, the easier right clicks are going to be. Like that. There's a soldier down there. Maybe he's dead. No, I'm just going to back up. I'm not going to waste my ult over here. Save it. There, Ryan's almost dead. Try to get some high ground here. Watch out for that soldier. Get that soldier in the head.
Hey, they're moving that barricade. Don't let them take the lead.
Ooh, got him with a good right click. Went up in the sky. I go back here. I'm gonna go in main again, help my teammates out. I do have an ultimate almost. Gonna go up, shoot all of them in the back line right there. Try to get them all in that ultimate. Watch out for the soldier. I'll go with my team again. Look out for that. And up for a stick. And there we go. We won that round. So right there, like I said, you know, throw my ultimate in the back line. This is just more how to play this character. Freja, right? You always want to go up in the sky, use your ultimate in that back line, try to stick the players together, let that explode, and then obviously keep trying to stick the supports and try to do as much damage as you can. But as you can see, that little item there where I stick somebody, then I get a little attack speed, it helped me out a lot, right? Frenzy amplifier, so that's always good to use. And then I'm just going to build the regular build, right? I'm going to start selling stuff here. So, of course, I can't afford everything, but I'm just going to run this. So, the 15% weapon power and the shield buster. I could have actually kept the frenzy and the tracker tag. Those are good as well. But I'm just going to be running the shield buster and the 15% weapon power, and then also the zip line as well. So, eliminations reset both charges of quick dash. So, I'm just going to run the build here and then obviously have So Cooked in there as well. And yeah, we're going to see how it works. But as you can see, like, random items in this game that, you know, will help your character out a lot. They are good as well, rather than just following the build. So always experiment. You don't always have to follow the build to a T. Did he just... Yes, that was one of his items. The man in the back line. Try to kill this soldier. Or this, Reinhardt? Reinhardt should be dead. There we go. So I went in the back line right there, of course, and then, you know, I was popping off, right? So I was getting my dash resets after the eliminations, and then I, you know, did my ultimate on the enemies in the back line and got some easy picks right there. They weren't even ready for me because the Reinhardt died, right? I killed the Reinhardt as well. So let's see what we can do here. Sometimes I like holding my right click in just so I can walk around and then use it. See if anyone pushes here. I think the Reinhardt. Try to kill that Mei. There go. My dash reset. I almost killed Lucio. Just get away from the Reinhardt. We're going to try to kill this Reinhardt. He's very, very low. There we go. Who's up here? Dropped. Anna, dead. So I'm playing very, very safe as well. I have these items, and I'm just playing very... Ooh, very safe. What is this guy doing, brother? Oh, May. Shoot a right click on her before she gets out. Oh, I kind of messed it up. Where's she at? There she is. I'm sure use ult. I used ult there and killed a Lucio. Doesn't really matter because that's going to be the last point. And we won. So, like I said, play safe, play for your team, and make sure you're using your items to your advantage, right? I have some really good items. That recharge is really good. Every time I get an elimination, I can bounce around with my dash or use my other ability, so it kind of resets my cooldowns on that. And yeah, it's just overall very, very good, this build. So remember, if you can't afford something, always get something else, right? So I'm going to get the Eye of the Spider, and then I'm just going to get Shield Buster again, just to keep Shield Buster there after dealing damage to shield or armor, gain 15% attack speed for 1 second. Remember that. So I'm going to get that because Reinhardt's on enemy team. So that's always going to be good. And I'm going to get Eye of the Spider, right? And I took away the other item. I'm still going to be running the zip line, which is always good. And yeah, we're on round 4 right now, so we don't get another round 5 yet item. But yeah. So, you know, change up the build. Like I said before, change up the build when you need to. You don't need to stick to the build 24/7. If there is, you know, you don't have enough money, then, you know, like I said, get something different. Or just sell something and then, you know, have one less item there, which is completely fine. As long as the item is more expensive and more, you know, it's just overall better. Like that item is. I just bought the item of the spider, I think it's called. You'll just do insane with that item anyways. You don't really necessarily need an extra one. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, Lucio. There you go. Thought he used the beat for a second. Got her. Clean it up. Just playing my team. Make sure I stay alive. Look out for the Reinhardt shield. Make sure you do damage to that for the item. For the shield buster. Trying to get some good flicks in. Try to stick some people. There we go. Try to deal that damage to that shield. Ooh, baby. Oh, he's almost dead. He got him. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So as you can see, this is shredding him, man. We are just dominating. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to a higher round, but that's okay as long as we show this off. Oh, trying to get the Lucio on that. Got him anyways. Try to get that. I don't know. Oh! No! I almost survived. I was trying to get the Ana in the back line and I got randomly pinned. Ah, Stay Frost used her ultimate. No. That's alright. We'll get him. So yeah, sometimes you do mess up. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I should have, you know, been more aware of that Reinhardt next to me because he just went in there to my team. So it was my fault. Wow, May hurts. Just trying to shoot a bunch of right clicks in. Oh, sounds like we're gonna freeze him. I think he's got. Yeah, I'll say he has Shatter. There we go. Still won it. I think they're going to be able to touch with Lucio, maybe. Maybe not. And there we go. They're not running around pretty easily. I mean, we lost one little big fight, but overall it was completely fine. Stepped it back up. Got some good right clicks in there. My tank was going hard. And yeah, Reinhardt, I don't think he's that good in this mode. I don't know why people still play him. I usually, when people play Reinhardt, they usually lose. So it is what it is. Personal preference, though, you know. But the shield buster is insane, of course, after dealing damage to shields. You gain 15% attack speed for 1 second. It's pretty nuts. So I'm gonna get Seeker Point, of course, and then I'm gonna switch it up with Icy Coolant. I'm gonna keep the Shield Buster because there is a Reinhardt, and then I'm gonna have Frenzy Amplifier and also Compensator. I'm not really going to sell anything to get anything bigger right now. I'm just gonna have these, and then the next round I'll be, you know, if we lose, then I'll be able to, you know, sell something to get a bigger item, and I'll probably end up getting obviously the closer, and just follow the rest of the build, right? But right now, I'm going to be running this because I feel like this is really good, especially Shield Buster. Like, if there's a Reinhardt, just run Shield Buster, man. It's going to be insane with this character. And with any character, for DPS at least, you're just going to melt people because you'll have that attack speed every time when you shoot the shield. And especially shooting Reinhardt, right?
Barricade.
Killed Soldier 76. Had that ability to shoot him, remember, every time I stick somebody. Trying to get that May, but she's very, very squirmy. Gonna stay alive here. Oh. Help out my teammates, maybe. Where's our Brian? There he is. There we go. Ooh, Anna's dead. Low, I'm in. Super low. Let me get one more shot. No. So low, man. Oh, that railing was there. I missed. Oh, I got her still. Nice. Right clicks are insane. Oh, here comes Reinhardt. He's mad. My Junker Queen's being super aggressive, which is awesome. We're shooting an ultimate. Let's go in. Let's look around for kills. I think they're all dead. I don't even need to use my ult.
The enemy is pushing their barricade.
There we go, baby. Let's go. Finally stepped it up there right there a little bit. I used my ultimate in a good spot. Well, let me get off this bot. Don't push the bot no more. Not over. But I think we won it here. Oh, maybe not. Got a man our little ball. Freeze. That's a good freeze. Good Reinhardt pin right there. Against the wall. That was good. Dodging that Anna. Watch out for the May. May does tons of damage. And is in the back line. Easy kill. Shoot it on the May. Doesn't really matter. And there we go. GG. So 11-1. Did pretty insane. Shredded them out. And this build is insane. Like I said, you always want to change up the build so you don't really have to stick to this build precisely, but you want to play for your teammates, get those right clicks in, and make sure you just keep shredding. And I feel like this build is probably the best build for Freja to, you know, build it out, but also, like I said, change it up. But yeah, pretty insane. They're the worst two healers in the mode. Yap, yap. People are getting mad. Yap, yap. This chat's funny. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was me playing some Freja and just owning with her, right? I think that's how you say the name, Freja. I thought it was Freya at first, but it's not. But anyways, if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like on this video and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And yeah, leave a comment down below if you guys need any more tips or tricks and or anything else. You guys, I want any more questions you can ask me or my community here that's going to be watching this video. I should get the skin. The skin looks sick. But yeah, have a great day and night, guys, and peace.